AM 560, The Answer.
This is the second state under the DOJ scrutiny, following Fulton County, Georgia, where allegations of irregularities also surfaced after the presidential race. President Donald Trump reacted Monday, posting on True Social that it's welcome news as the FBI secretly seizes records in the expanding voting probe. Trump has been expressing election security issues ahead of the midterms, even threatening to veto legislation unless Congress enacts his Save America Act.
Stop it all. And this, as far as these fiefdoms, these Democrat fiefdoms, let's really drill down on these scumbags.
Some answers tonight about whether we'll see a debate for governor and the U.S. Senate.
It's been one of the big political questions in Arizona over the past few weeks. As our political editor Dennis Welch reports tonight, we have a split decision.
And for the past 2 decades, nearly every major candidate running for statewide office has agreed to face their political opponent on stage in front of a statewide audience.
Well, Katie Hobbs didn't have to, because she stole the 2020 election and she stole other elections. And who surrounded this whore? Do you remember her, Squirrel, when the transvestite killed the kids in Tennessee, the Catholic school? Remember how that was squashed? Did you know what her secretary tweeted that time? Katie Hobbs, that dimwit moron that can't form a sentence.
The press secretary for Governor Hobbs has just resigned. This announcement is after a controversial tweet made by Jocelyn Berry on Monday that appeared to suggest violence. It read, "Us against transphobes," with a video of a woman wielding 2 handguns.
It doesn't appear, you stupid son of a dog. It is.
Was just after that deadly school shooting in Nashville. Police say the shooter who was killed was transgender. Governor Hobbs has come out with a statement saying the governor does not condone violence in any form. This administration holds mutual.
No, she doesn't condone violence, Squirrel. She protects it. She guarantees that it will thrive. And she blocks any form of decency.
Listen to this. Democrat Arizona Governor Katie Hobbs facing backlash after she vetoes a bill creating a state specialty license plate in memory of the late conservative icon Charlie Kirk. Her office.
That might not seem anything, right? Except what Charlie Kirk did just for Arizona. How much money did Charlie Kirk bring to Arizona with his organization, with the buildings, with the real estate taxes? How much money? See, but he didn't hire this whore the way that illegitimate construction company did. $4 million. $4 million, and they got she got $400,000 in a kickback. That's how it really works. In Arizona, California, Illinois, New York. She knows how to play ball.
Respect at the forefront of how we engage with one another. The post by the press secretary is not reflective of the values of this administration. The governor has received and accepted the resignation of the press secretary.
People of Arizona should get your resignation, dimwit, but you probably couldn't fill one out. Mitchell, Desplains.
Hey, Shaun, I bet you that Epstein is probably shipping Merlot in South Argentina, for those that are keeping track. And what I find interesting is that I know you're numbers guys, so I would like to hear your opinion. The CPI report came out on inflation, which obviously didn't affect because the invasion or this conflict with Iran, happened later. But as oil prices surge, if they don't end this conflict soon, I mean, oil prices, energy prices are going to cause stagflation, which is going to send the market to our sunken battleships. What do you think in terms of that?
If you just look at the percentages, see, the problem is people are forgetting where the percentages are, right? So if you just look at the percentages of the stock market and the activity, what are we, 4% off the all-time highs in the Dow Jones, in the S&P? What are we, 3%? And if you look year over year, it's still in net growth. So there's all kinds of, nonsense. But you also have the trading profiteer, the fraud in the oil pricing as it is. I've thought from day one what Donald Trump should have done is said, we're not exporting any oil to anybody. We're going to guarantee that our oil in this country doesn't go above $60 a barrel because we are a net exporter. And we have the natural gas. We have everything. We could shut the borders down tomorrow, feed ourselves through this, and let everybody twist in the wind. The way that Islamo-Nazi says he doesn't let the people that work for him share his food or do anything but act like slaves. That's what we should have done prior to this.
do you think that this is going to? I mean, how long do you think this is going to continue?
Oh, I would buy all the puts I could in oil prices. I would buy every put I could. I would sell every call to get the premium so that I could buy the puts without dipping into my own pocket. That's what I would do. But that's just me. As for you and your expertise, when does this retrograde bull dung end? I'm getting sick of fighting with everybody.
Okay, well, good news, great question. March 20th is when Mercury retrograde in Pisces ends, but there's a 2-week post-shadow phase that goes into April. So even if Mercury goes direct on the 20th, which is, a few days, the reality of it all, there's a 2-week post-shadow phase. So just keep in mind, with Mercury retrograde, there could be snafus, there could be things from the past that come to the surface. Hedgewith today said during the bombings, it's causing Iranians to be in this confused state. Even Hegseth is into astrology. Do you hear what I'm saying here, Daniel?
Yeah, sure. Who isn't? You must not be paying attention to reality if you're not. Andrew, Cherville, aren't you early? What do you got, a date?
No, same time as always.
All right. What do you got?
Why did Jesse Jackson really want to cut off Obama's balls?
Because he bought the last Escalade with the gold package, and Jesse had to get the regular Escalade. What do you think? Why?
Because he didn't like what she was doing to the school lunch program.
Oh, ba-dum-bum. Nothing says preacher like an Escalade. Frackin' shyster. Jesse Jackson, a gangster success story. John, Portage Park.
Shaun, I was wondering, why couldn't Iran just buy a nuclear weapon already made from North Korea, China, Russia, put it in a boat and launch it at 3 miles?
Russia would have been the best one because they didn't even know what they had, right? So Russia would have been the best one. He could have bought one on the black market. Why he didn't buy it from?
That they don't even need missiles.
You're saying what?
They don't even need ICBMs. They don't even need missiles. All they need is the weapon, and they could park it off the shore of New York or Los Angeles and blow it up.
Maybe they were afraid of Gavin Newsom charming the panties off the nuke. Could be. I don't think they were able to buy one because I don't think anybody wanted to sell them one because they knew that there would be hellfire that you're seeing. I mean, that's my opinion. Although, who knows? Maybe they have one. Maybe they have one. And I hope we hit it. Thank you very much, John. Kevin in Viva Las Vegas.
Hey, Shaun. I hope you have a great weekend. 2 quick things for you. I love the call-ins to some of your colleagues' shows. Fantastic. Keep that up if you can.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Good, always good stuff. I didn't get a chance to call yesterday, but I cannot get over the Tiffany Henyard thing. I mean, how is this criminal not behind bars, let alone running for another office in a different state? Are you kidding me?
As a Republican, which is my favorite. And if you know anything about Fulton County, it makes
that's the best part.
It's insane. I have a relative who's a brilliant guy, wonderful guy, and he lived in a part of Alpharetta that was unincorporated, and they're so busted, they're so riddled in bankrupt scandals, they have to keep annexing properties. So my relative got annexed into this property. He's like, let me tell you something. It is beyond terrible, the corruption. They're shooting music videos in the prison. There's been 4 female prison guards that got caught with their panties around the Kamala Harris ankles with the prisoners bringing dope into it's just insane. So it's low living among a tremendous amount of people in Fulton County, and they'll elect basically anything if it tells them they're going to give them more free food. That's how I attribute that.
I was surprised too. She didn't make a run for Clark County, Nevada. Out here, she could have had unlimited juicy crab.
You're going to love, the Juicy Crab's never going to take off. No Juicy Crab in Dalton Squirrel? Are you checking? No, we still don't have a Juicy Crab in Dalton. How do you spend $3,400 at Juicy Crab? Kevin, one of the things that I find fascinating, and you will enjoy, just please Google Fulton County prison guards. It's better than, it's absolutely fantastic. You will love it. 312-642-5600.
Make money, smoke cigars, and live free on the Shaun Thompson Show on AM 560. The Answer.